Hello, everyone. My name is Nathaniel Freeman, and this is Freeman's Money. And I have an exciting announcement for you guys today. As of last Thursday, I am finally outside of Toyota, my factory job, my 9 to 5, as you would say, my working for another boss. And I'm super excited. I am now a full time mortgage agent with Dominion Lending. I'm super excited to be doing this full time, to just go at it. Um, yeah, but I'm out of Toyota. It feels great. I've been smiling for about 2.5 weeks now. It's, yeah, absolutely fantastic. But before I jumped out of my 9 to 5, there are three things that I really wanted to make sure I could do. The first thing, and perhaps one of the most important on this list, is making sure that I have people I can go to talk about being a mortgage agent. That I had a team that I could go with and I could talk about deals, and if I had any questions, I can go to them. And I absolutely have that. Dominion Lending has a great foundation. They have people who want to help you succeed because when you succeed, they succeed. So it's a fantastic environment, and I'm so happy to have joined the team I did. Second is I wanted to work with clients. I wanted to talk to people. I wanted to get used to talking about their mortgage, about what kind of information I need from them, what kind of deals I'd be looking at, what kind of people am I around, and where are they at in their stages. And I've done that. I've talked with clients, and I've got about two deals that should be going through soon. So it's been fantastic. I've worked with a few different clients. I do have one deal that's already in the closing. I have two more coming up, so that's fantastic. But talking with the clients, knowing that this is what I want to do, knowing that this is the field I want to go into, getting comfortable with that conversation. Now, saying, well, actually, we'll do number three. Number three is financing. You got to have some money set aside. So, what I have is about 6 months worth of savings that I can use and pull from, well, when I need some. Well, that's my lifeline. That's 6 months. I would prefer to have a year, but it is what it is. 6 months, and I really thought it was the right time going into the spring market. People I work with are starting to get really busy. They're getting, yeah. So I'm excited. I'm thrilled. But wanted to have 6 months financing. Now the way I did the financing. Sorry about that gesture. I wasn't ready to tell you. But the way I did the financing was actually I refinanced my own house, pulled out some of the equity that I could. It was limited based off the amount of income I was making at Toyota, but pulling out that extra equity and then using that to refinance my mortgage was absolutely fantastic. Using that pretty much just set the way where it's like, okay, you don't have to have as much savings. You can just pull this and then you're good to go. When I talk about my 6 months of savings, that doesn't include any of my investments. My investments are like 500 bucks short of 10 grand, and that's super exciting. We've seen so much growth over the past 2-3 weeks. Um, yeah, but it's absolutely fantastic. I'm excited. Now that all that being said, Toyota was a good place. The job I was doing was very easy. They did try to take care of you and treat your body right, but obviously shift work, um, working for somebody else, not being able to do your own things. Since I was working on the line, you have to like ask for bathroom breaks and stuff like that. Just little things. Well, there's nothing wrong with that lifestyle, but it just really wasn't for me. But Toyota did exactly what I wanted them to do. They got me a house. So I worked for them. My goal was to buy a house. And here we go. Bought my house. Then I searched for another career because I knew I didn't want to be there full time. And I found being a mortgage agent. I kind of just fell into it. I don't know if I've told this story on the YouTube channel before, but the way I actually got into being a mortgage broker is in my co-pool, there was a guy who was going to be a real estate agent. He was doing the licensing and all that for it. So we were co-pooling back and forth, and I mentioned how, hey, I'm looking for another side job. What do you think? Like, we got an hour of time together in the car every day one way, so that's 2 hours in total. We did a lot of talking. But he was like, well, why don't you become a mortgage agent? I'm like, a mortgage agent? Okay. The mortgage agent that got my house, he wasn't very good. So I was like, yeah, I could definitely do better than what that guy did. So yeah, I talked to him about it. He recommended it. I jumped into it, did the course, jumped into actually doing it, and hey, it turns out I actually love this. It's right up my real well. It's right with mathematics and talking and being social, and that's what I like to do. So, anyways, I've quit my 9 to 5. I am now a full-time mortgage agent, and I'm beyond ecstatic. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and if you like the video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys here next week.